Video 2, and we're looking particularly at this scamp that I've prepared for you guys, and the 6 pointers. These are some of the things you have to bear in mind when you actually are creating each of your 16 minimum of 16 scamps. So this is your A6 part of your A3 paper after you folded it. You can see I've loosely drawn the lines around here just to demarcate where the A6 is. It doesn't have to be fancy. You don't need to use rulers, etc. You just want to put down and indicate enough information to get an idea of what's going on in your particular scamp. So there's a few things I'm going to go through here. The first one is that if you look at this, I'm working with the typeface Garamond. So this isn't available for the students. It's just the demo typeface that I'm using. You'll notice that when you look at it, you don't automatically see the word Garamond. And that is very important for this project. You want to have the letters scrambled up that you don't immediately see the word Garamond. So that's kind of part of the style and the look and the feel of the actual poster series as well. So we'll go through them one by one. You can see over here where it says number 1, we have got just the outline drawing that's merely indicating the outline drawing of the A6, indicating that is the full size of your poster. And then we go down to number 2 in the bottom right hand corner. This is the Kern Baby Kern. This is the logo of the project that you would have read about in the brief, and that is available as a download. It's available as a download from the Blackboard project folder that you're going to be needing certainly later on in the project. So as you can see the way I've scamped it, you can kind of see the words Kern Baby Kern. There's the exclamation mark, and there's the little, it's a typographic inferno indicated with a few lines. Its position is in the top, at least in the bottom right hand corner. And that is kind of where we want to position it nice and small there. It's about a third of the size of the width of the base of the poster. So that's number 2, and then on the left hand side of the poster, the bottom left, is another number 2, and that indicates the intro paragraph. So you can see the way I've shown it there. There's a solid line, because if you see on the download, you will notice that the first 2 lines are bold, followed by lighter text. So I'm just using lines to indicate the text. You can also see it's left aligned with a ragged right. It's also on the same, if you want to call it, baseline as the Kern Baby Kern logo. And it's the same distance from the edge of the poster as the Kern Baby Kern is from the right edge of the poster. So position is important, and it's about the same height as the logo as well. So concentrate on that. And then if you go to the top left hand corner, you will see that there's another 2 there, and that indicates the little bit of text that's also downloaded. You would have seen it when you chose your typeface, and that's the little bit of text that goes over there. And you'll notice it's just 2 lines of text with a little bit of a soft scribble in it. That's important. Also notice the distance from the left-hand side of the poster is the same as what's down below on the little bit of body copy in the bottom left-hand corner. And its distance from the top of the poster is the same measurement as well, to the left-hand side of it as well as to the bottom of the poster. So those are important elements that you need to indicate. You don't just scribble down some lines. If you did one of those with those 3 elements, 3 number 2 elements, you will actually be able to just to trace it over and over again under each A6. So that's a little shortcut tip you can use. And then we go into element number 3. It's the G of Garamond. This is a requirement on the design. The G has to be massive on your poster. It's got to be really, really, really huge. It's the primary focus of the entire poster, is the first letter of your typeface. If you have Gill Sans or Fritz Quadrata, you can also play with the G and the S, and you can also play with the F and the Q as well if you want to. But making sure that the first letter is definitely the primary focus. So that's number 3. And then you head down to number 4. You can see it's looks like a little paragraph, and once again you can see that that paragraph is left aligned and it's ragged right. And once again, that is available on the download sheet as well. And the download sheet has the story, okay, made up of 4 paragraphs in that order. And also you've got different column widths. You've got a 60 millimeter column width, a 80 millimeter column width, and a 100 millimeter column width. So have a look at that A3 sheet as well to download. And also with each of those column widths, you've got a left and you've got a right alignment. So you can use any combination of those. You can start off with a 60 millimeter left aligned, followed by the second paragraph is a 100 millimeter right aligned, etc. So that's as it'll fit into your overall design. And then number 6. Number 6 actually indicates the white space that sits between your design, your Garamond design, and the actual edge of the poster itself. So you will see also as a download a poster that's prepped for you that has a big gray square in the middle of it. That gray square is your A3 design area. So just think about that a little bit. Have a look at those posters online. Your design goes around the gray area, the A3, and all the other elements indicated here with the number 2 are in fact common to every single student poster as well. So important things to remember here: to scramble the name and then just follow the instructions as I've mentioned. You'll also see on here that there's almost like small, medium, and large letters. And this is important to create a nice agitated look on your poster. A massive G, or the first letter of your typeface, is important. The A is also large, the D is large. But then if you look on this one, the M, the N, and the O, for instance, they're small. So by having those 3 sizes of small, medium, and super large, you create a nice visual look and feel. And this, you can see I've scamped it up. There's a nice interaction with the R and the D in the top left corner. Something interesting going on over there. Look at the N and the M. And of course the white space that flows around all of the design. So I think I'm going to top off now, end this one. And once again, look at the elements that have been provided for you. On Blackboard, there's the logo with all the paragraphs and the copy, etc. And there's also the typeface names. Okay, see you on the next video. So this is your instruction just to carry on in order to do those minimum of 16 A6 scamps to get you to the next stage. Thank you.